Hello everyone, today I will tell you Bud Not Buddy book chapter 6 to 10. And in chapter 6, Bud was going to get a meal that day, but he said there was only a meal when it was night time, but he was too hungry. But then some family called him and they say he is a family, and he had to think that family was just a pretended family, and the family went into the house with him and gave him a soup with a sugar, and it was very yummy to him. And then in chapter 7 he went to the library and there was no Mr. Hill, and he asked to a woman that where is Mr. Hill now, and then she said Mr. Hill is now in Chicago because she married, and it takes 270 miles to go to Chicago, and people can go 1 hour 5 miles, so you will take 54 hours. And then in chapter 8, the Bud goes into the station and meets a boy named Bugs, and they were going to become brothers. And they were going to take a train next day, and they ate oatmeal soup and did wash the dishes. And when they were sleeping, they heard hey, there the train is going. And the old man was saying that, and train was really going. And Bud was going to take there, but the police said you can't go in here. And Bud was very worried. And then the train started to go, and 100 million people were going to get to the train, and the box was on the train, but Bud can't go on the train, and he had to go to the library again. And in chapter 9, he goes to the library again, and he searches for where is grand armpit, and the librarian said it will take 24 hours to go there. And the librarian recommends him the book of the history, and Bud was too like of that history book, and it became night. And the librarian gave him some lunch because she knew he was hungry. And in chapter 10, he starts to go to the grand armpit following the trail of the train. And when he was going, he saw a car, and one man went out of there and said, I will give you some food, so come here. And when Bud went near there and went into the car, there was a blood, and he was so scary and thought the man was vampire. And when he went in, he locked all the doors and then went onto the wheel to go, but he couldn't drive well. And then the man was running to him, and he thought he was vampire. And then the story finished, and see you next time!